Hello lovelies, it's Daisha coming at y'all with the video, and today we're going to talk about the cost of success, because I know y'all wondering like, Daisha, you keep telling me I have to elevate my life. You keep telling me the pros. What are the cons? Let's talk about it. But understand that these cons are not gonna tragic you in any type of way or form. Growth, yes. Failure, come on now. Let's talk about the cost of success. Watch the intro.
Something that the bigger your dream is, I want you to understand the harder the grind. Listen to me. Luck is for leprechauns, and you ain't green. No. I'm sorry. It's right here under the shirt. I'm gonna take the jacket off. I'm gonna show you. I have that one on today. Luck is for leprechauns, and you're not green. I'm gonna say it again. Luck is for leprechauns, and you're not green. I'm not bringing you a fairy tale. What I am telling you is that if you're willing to go beast mode, you can have whatever you want. I'm a living example. You can start from nothing. Start from nothing. You know the story. Mom was a teenage mom. Start with nothing. Grandma had 14 kids. Start with nothing. 2-bedroom house, 1 bathroom. Mom got kicked out because she had me. Start with nothing. Start with nothing. High school dropout. Start with nothing. Homeless. 12 years to get a 4-year degree from the university. Start with nothing. If you are willing to grind. Now, I need you to do me a huge favor. You got to understand this. There are 2 ways to be successful, right? And I don't subscribe to the first one. That's just natural talent. Right? And I just don't believe people who are naturally talented are better than me. I believe effort, and you've heard me say it. Your mama might come from privilege. Your daddy might come from privilege. Your daddy might own a company. You might come from privilege. You might have a father that can give you everything your little heart desires, but you will not outwork me. Why? Because I realize that the bigger the dream, and I need you to see who I have up there. Notice when I said beast mode now, I'm not talking about the lion. When I talk about beast mode now, I'm talking about the ant that's very small, but that can probably lift 100 times his weight. I'm saying that some of you in this room, you might not be a lion yet. Some of you in this room, you might be an ant. You might have small beginnings. You might not have a lot of money. You might not have a lot of resources, but there's no excuse. You said, E.T., I'm not that lion. You might be the ant, and the ant has very little, but he's determined. He's strong. He has a dream and a goal, and he'll do whatever it takes. And I need you to understand that the bigger your dream is, the earlier you're going to have to get up. The longer you're going to have to stay up. The bigger your dream is, the more effort you're going to have to put in. And for those of you who raise your hand and put up 70%, you'll never see it. You'll never see it. For those of you who are 70% beast mode, 30% gazelle. That's just enough for that other person to outdo you. That's just enough for, listen to me, that's just enough for the other person who wants just what you want. Okay, so let me say it like this, because I want to make sure you get it. All right, listen to me. I told you.
Okay, so first off, I do want to get into the cost of success. If you're trying to elevate your life, and if you're trying to meet your goals and do whatever you have to do to get to a certain point in your life, it's going to cost some sacrifices. You're going to have to get rid of old habits. You're going to have to get rid of old people, because these people don't even know the new you. And you're probably going to have to sacrifice your time. Okay? You have to do what you have to do to get to where you want to go. And you're not going to be able to do what you used to. You're not going to be able to have that same attitude. And you need to reevaluate yourself and see what you have to do to get to that certain point in life. That means if you have to change up old habits, if you have to change up the way you think, and do what you got to do. Whether you're working on your body, your mental, your financial, your lifestyle, everything is a cost. Okay? You're going to have to sacrifice that. Sometimes it's going to be the people around you. It's going to be the environment. Everything is going to change. Nothing is going to stay the same when you're growing. You have a goal to meet and you want to get there. How do I get there? First, you need to reevaluate what's around you. How do you think? What do you eat? What are your habits? Like, what are you doing on a daily basis to get to that goal? Are you sitting around, laying around pouting? Are you dragging? Are you procrastinating? Like, what are you doing? And let's talk about your mental. How are you thinking? Are you putting yourself down or are you lifting yourself up? Like, what are you telling yourself? Because you do know that words do manifest, correct? So, words manifest, your mental, your thinking, all that, it manifests into something called reality. And in reality, nothing is easy. We know that. We know nothing is easy in life. It's hard. Okay? It is hard. If they don't tell you, I'm going to tell you. It's hard, but we know that. But I also want to tell you that you can't stop and you can't put a stop to anything based on a temporary feeling. Don't never let anything knock you. Not a temporary feel, not a temporary moment. Anything is possible. And it is bound to change, and it's up to you. So what is the cost of success? What is the cost of happiness? And what is the cost of healing? What is the cost of me, of what I have to do to complete my goals? How can I change that? What do I do? Who do I see myself as? And why? How do I get there? And what I mean by eating, whether you're trying to work on that physical body or whatever you're trying to do, you are what you eat. You're sitting there plunging your face with stuff that can't even help you. Okay, so a lot of food has to do with your stress. It has to do with your thinking. It has to do with your weight. Like, you need to take control of your life and realize that you're going to have to put your foot down. Meaning you're also going to have to set boundaries. And when I mean setting boundaries, you're not only setting boundaries with yourself, what you're eating, what you're thinking, you're setting boundaries in your environment. You're setting boundaries with the people who surround you. Because you cannot let nothing take advantage of you. Okay? That cost of success is going to be lonely nights, lonely days, lost sleep. You're probably even going to break down a couple times. You're going to lose it, but that is a part of success. You're going to fail a couple times so you can get there. But what you can't do is you can't lose sight of the dream and you can't lose sight of the goal. It means you have to focus. Do you need to read more? Do you need to hang out less? How are you adding to this goal? How are you adding to anything you got going on? Are you taking away or are you adding? So when you sit there and think about life, I know you're going to be like, dang, I can't go out anymore. I'm going to miss out. And it's okay. You can always come back around to it. It's not going to hurt you. It's just going to put you ahead in the long run. Okay? You can't focus on what everyone else is doing. It might cost you a couple friends. It might cost you things that don't serve a purpose in your life, basically. Because I feel like if it's for you and it serves a purpose in your life, God will not let it go. God will not let it walk away. And so what if they didn't believe in a dream with you? So if they didn't stay down with you? So if they don't support you? For you to be your number one supporter and give yourself 100% and give yourself your all, you have to make the sacrifices and you have to put yourself first. Stay focused and stay on game. And beware of those who come around and who might even try to knock you. And that's what I mean by that. So what if they talk down on you? They may say a little things here and there and might even call your goal little. I don't care how small that goal is. You better treat it like it's the biggest thing ever. because you got this 100%. You just need to stay focused, and you're going to get it. And whatever you want, you're going to get it. It's yours. Remember that. So the cost to be the boss is making those sacrifices and making those calls and losing that sleep and losing the people who don't even serve purpose in your life. Nobody said it was easy. We all know it's hard. You just got to have the get up and go, the ambition to get up every day and fight those battles and go through that storm, regardless if you fail, because you know you at the end, or you're going to win, because it's going to be so worth it. So, are you ready? Is it worth it? How bad do you want it? And whatever you want to do, you are capable of doing. Remember that. And I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope this motivated you to do what you wanted to do, or do what you always wanted to do, and not care about what others think. It might cost you to look crazy. It might cost you to look like you're doing over too much. But remember, it costs to be a boss. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed, stay gracious.